Alright, y'all, here we start off with the Blue JJK versus Evangelion pre-nerfs. Start off with the Shinji draw one and Mari pass. See what homeboy's got cooking up for it. The Nobaro draw one, pitch one, pitching out the finger. Interesting. And he plays out the Yuji in the back pass. It's very interesting. It's just very interesting because he had a very different line that he could have done. He has a lot of 0 cost and 1 cost in his hand. He could afford to be a little bit more aggressive, especially against Purple Eva. Even pre-ban, post-ban, you want to be aggressive towards them towards the end because their top end is just so good. You just want to be able to play out against them. Seems like the Purple Eva player played out a Shinji 2 cost and a Mari. Oh, looking like a high roll here. He plays out 2 cost Shinji on the top. I don't know why he didn't push up the Nobara once again. He could have gone in 3 damage, turn 2, looking off his hand. And he whiffed the Yuji, but he does get the double energy. And he plays another 1 cost. Yeah, you see, could have pushed up the Yuji and the Nobara, been able to swing twice, play the Yuji in the back with the Ino in the back. And if last turn he had pushed up that Yuji, it would have been 3 damage, would have been down to 4. Push up the Mari up, start drawing for free, pitching out another Mari to draw a card. We get a special out of hand, but you don't really want to special any of this. I believe in this hand I had all my raids for the force block Willy. So I think I just end up just raiding them out. Maybe even playing one. Oh no, we just try to get a draw out, see what we can pull. See, instead of losing a 25 body, lost the 15 if he would have pushed up that turn. And then I pass. It's Blue JJK's turn. Seems he grew into a Gojo. Is it Ian? Nah, what's his name? Takunami. AP drew into a bounce Yuji, right? Very interesting pushing up the double energy to the front line and not moving up that Nobara in order to get a free block and not lose a high value target. Okay. Not sure I would have taken that turn, but he could have started pushing out the Yujis to the top, especially pushing out Nobara if he's gonna play that 2K. We just end up getting one swing in. But you could, the raid, losing the raid is very hard for the 7 cost player to not just get free value and search out their entire deck. So we got 7 cost, and I believe we could shift to the back, which allows us to go back to 8. I don't remember if we have another 7 cost. But we have another Willy, another Eva raid. Just draw the 2, pitch 1. If we have another one, that's a free pop right there, 2K pop. Let's see what happens. Pitching out the 7 cost effects to pop a mark, card, and then we get to play 1 card onto the field. We'll play out the 5 cost UG. Now he's a 4K during our turn. Then activate the moment raid. And then here, you know, trying to BP minus, but I guess it doesn't really matter in the end. Active trigger allows it to block out everything on the field. We swing with impact. We get a oof, that's rough. Not clear. Not block to get the draw card. I think you block here just to not allow Willie to keep. Yeah, we just block out here. Block out there, not allow the draw. Seems I forgot about the draw. Free value here. He goes for another AP draw, and then goes for the stun. Okay. Ooh, 11 Shrine. That's a good target with 2 fingers and trash art. All he needs is a 4 cost. So we get rolling. Double damage impact every turn. Plays out the Malevolent Shrine. I still don't like that the Nobara is still in the back, you know, not allowing a free block and losing a UG raid target to block instead. I believe here he's trying to decide on what he wants a special. But with the 7 costs on the floor, I would honestly play that UG raid to get another body to bounce back the Willy. So, you know, again, free value, you know, you get add 2 5 costs or higher to your hand for free without having to discard a card. With 7 costs effect, activate his main and sideline a character on the front line. That's a +3. And you're not even going -1 on the field because you still get the free play. But yeah. Swings for top, he gets another draw trigger out of life. Swing for 3K. Here, you know, you're deciding if you want to block it or you want to play the thing, but very interesting. Okay, so yeah, we just take another life. You know, those first 3 life would have been gone. I would have had to block a little bit more aggressively. And I would have been left with no board up front. Oh, you know. So here we block with the 4 cost just to get the search top 5. We added 2 Asukas. This, again, a reminder, this is pre-ban list. 7 spears. You know, just gonna do 7 cost spears things, and we got the 7 cost play into another Asuka play to draw 2 cards for free, boldly. There's a reason this deck got hit. Look at the amount of cards in my hand. I don't even have enough APs to play. And then the other nerf card, because just they decided drawing a card and sidelining the card is too good. And honestly, it's true. It is a really good removal. Pitching out the 5 cost Shinji double, and here we just draw an extra card, and then we pitch another card. You know, you want to draw your entire deck. If you see your entire deck and you still lose, maybe you're just meant to lose that game, to be honest. So here we keep the other Willy rested, so usually we'll sideline it, but not here. We need the 5K bodies. So here we should go with 5, 4, and another 4. Because if there's another 5 cost or higher on the field, it becomes a 4 cost. 4K. Gets Sykuna out of life. So here we just pass the turn.
Draws into another shrine. He has one body on top, can afford to push up. But we'll see what he does. No, currently he has a 4-cost UG in hand. Pushing up that Nobara for a free block doesn't seem so bad. Oh, and he AP drew as well. Interesting. So he braids the stun, freezes the 5-cost once again. Took a top 5, and then he gets to add either a finger or a shrine to his hand. Adding the shrine. And then he plays out the finger to draw a card, and by oh, there goes all of his 4-cost Sykunas. That is rough. The only bad thing about that that UG raid, he's got a bottom deck connect card. Just seems he plays out the finger once again. To bounce back. Plays up the second shrine. 4 fingers in trash, 2 shrines, snipe impact 2. Holy. Now remember, if he had swung in the beginning, been a little bit more aggressive, he could have pushed me down to 3 life. But here we just get a draw trigger and then we get a raid. Which, I mean, hey, it's kind of like a free raid, right? You don't really need a force block against this. The gap open, 2 life left, 2 7-cost in hand. Then he just passes. And this is where Spears just gets to be nutty as hell because you get so much free AP. It was too good. They had to hit it. So now we're gonna try to figure out a way to keep playing Spears. Post ban list. Read just came by. That 5-cost Mari. So much removal, man. Play out another. Oh, with the special to draw 1 picture. Only thing worse now would be if I had a final in hand. Oh, and we raid the third 7-cost. Oh, and there's the final. So we'll activate the activate main to sideline that character to draw a card and to play out a card from my hand. And we play the Asuka to the back. Holy. I'm using the Mari's effect to target the Asuka to get a free draw. Oh, there's the second Mari. We draw 2 extra cards, And we get to pitch one card. Three cards left in deck. Holy. That's the power of the full power. Spear. Hashtag bring it back. We just play out our, I think it was our third and last special. Or fourth and last special. And then we just play out one cost Mari. But I mean, I believe this is just, there's not really much you can do. Maybe a special until 5. Draw trigger. And with the block. And that's the game. Well, GG's. Alright, here we're going up against JCP. Plain green Kaiju. You know, it's a pretty scary deck. It can, if it once it starts going, you know? Get a draw one, pitch one, twice. Let's see. Oh, there goes the quality a little bit. But yeah, I believe he pitches the 0 cost, and then he pitches out the 4 cost. Can't remember her name right now, but she restands a character 3. And then here we just play the 2 cost, double restand, and another draw one, pitch one. Here you pitch the right target, right? Yeah. Passes. Spears has a pretty good setup. We already got the 2 cost Shinji out. Going first. Now we're at 3. And we action point draw. Push up the Mari. Then we just play out the boost and a draw one, pitch one. I believe this is the game where we had the 4 willies in hand. He draws into a special, and looks like he has a couple specials there. He plays out the 4 cost raid, which allows him to play a 3 or less from his hand. And with an activate main, if you rest it, you get to draw a card. The Kaiju Searcher. If you add a Kaiju, you get an action point back. You know, it wouldn't have hurt to push up the 0 cost, but I believe he has 3 specials in hand. So you know, you gotta commit to the. The special, I believe, is 5 cost. So yeah, he wasn't able to push up like he wanted to. But he instead uses the second effect, pushback, and to draw a card. Then he plays out 0 cost. Kiko. He activates that effect to draw a card, pitching the Kefka. Is that his name? Pitching the main character to restand him just to swing for 1. Getting the final trigger. Oh, that we action point draw. We'll just play the special to draw a pitch one. You don't want him to get too much value off that draw free draw. Your final play the Mari out to draw two pitch one. Willy target, a really raid, and then we get the force block. Then we just pass turn after doing one that bit of damage to get the draw trigger. Looking at JCP's hand, he doesn't really have much options. Maybe pushing up a zero cost Mina just to get a free swing after playing out the two specials. Get the top 5 search. We add a 6 cost Asuka at special off the search. Just plays out a Kafka on top and passes. And here we get out the 5 cost Genji, double energy, and the double energy Mari, raiding out the to force block, get rid of that character. Plays the color trigger Kafka to draw a card. Oof. That is one rough looking hand. We get up on our really, but we add a two speakers to hand. And he swings with me. Just do. Oh, seems like we thought we picked up one of the cards from life, but we did not. So it's life. It'll be a draw trigger. Pass turn. Then we draw for turn. Go out. Genji. Raid the spear. Spear. I'm assuming we play out the Asuka. Yep, to draw another card. And then we will special the 6 cost raid to draw a pitch card. Pitching out the Shinji. And then we'll swing with 7 impacts. 5 impact. Gets a raid off life. Allows him to play at 3 or less from the hand. He chooses not to raid. Swings another one, he gets 2. Which is back and not allowed to move up next turn with double damage. It's pretty frightening. Especially if it stays for more than one turn. So we pass it on to JCP, he draws into a 0 cost Kyoko. Doesn't really help him much with the hand he has right now. He is generating the 7 energy. So you can raid the Kafka to play out the Kyoko for free to the top, which allows him to rest that card to draw a card. And if he decides to, he can also pitch a card in order to restand it. He gets the 8-2 out and pushes back the spear, cannot be moved up the next turn, and it's a double damage. So 5 cards on the field for the spear player. Double damage, we'll block with the Asuka, swing with the Mina, take a color. Oof. Purple players love to see that, getting a free body out from the sideline. Anything you need, it's so free. Decided to play out the Shinji to draw a card, pitch a card. We draw, we pitch the double energy color Mari. And then, so at the start of our next turn, we get a draw card. We'll play out. Cannot push up that Shinji on the back, so we'll push up the 5-cost Shinji. Play out the color Mari. Oh, we raid Spear off the back line to draw a card, play a card. We'll play the Asuka. Asuka, draw a card. Mind you, we had 5 cards. We had 4 cards. Got the color trigger, went back up to 5. A full board essentially. And then we'll activate Mari's effect to target the Asuka. If not blocked, we get to draw a card. Activate the Willie's effect. Spear's effect to pop the Shinji, play out a card. We'll play out another 5 cost. So because there's a 5 cost or higher on the field, both those Shinjis are going to be 4Ks for the turn. So swing with 5 to the bottom. Next trigger. Now gets a color trigger. No play though. We'll swing with 4K. He blocks. Swing 4K. He blocks. And then impact. He takes it. Gets a 6 cost into hand, but no raid. Oof. That is a rough hand. So he does play out the color trigger to draw an extra card. He rests the Kafka in the front, draw an extra card. Gets a final. So he's back up to 3. Plays 2 to push back the 5 cost spear. The 5K spear, and then he'll play out the Kaiju number 8 to pop the Asuka. I feel like he should have popped the Nullify Impact, just because of it doesn't cost him a card in the hand. But in the end, he already was at 1 life to 4 life, so I don't know how much it would have mattered. I believe he just ends up deciding to just pitch the 2 to get a full board of swings of 3. Swings with 35, we just end up taking it. We get no trigger. Swing with 4K, we end up taking it. Then active, and we get to block the last one for free. Block with 6K. Then we'll draw a card. Push up the 7-cost Shinji that can be moved up now. I believe he thought it was the wrong one, but it ends up just being the same card underneath, so it doesn't really matter. Here we just play the 5-cost Mari to draw 2 cards, pitch 1. Looking for that last special. Just minus the 5 cost to 4. Playing out the Shinji in the back, and then we play out another Shinji in the back, and now we just swing for game. Yep, and that's the end of that game. That was a good match.